Burgher, Jaffe, and Roberts LP was formed on January 1st of 2009. We're a 20-lawyer firm with offices in New York and Washington, D.C. Our practices include complex finance, which includes structured finance, securitization, municipal finance, just a range of debt finance transactions, M&A, private equity, investment funds, tax and ERISA, real estate, and intellectual property.
The background of our structured finance practice is really our structured finance lawyers. And we have 4 partners that focus on structured finance and 1 our counsel. 4 partners would be myself, Paul Roberts, and Scott Jaffe. And our counsel would be Kathleen Cullen, who was former GC of CIFG and also Deputy General Counsel of Fitch Ratings.
Yeah, all of our partners have worked at some of the major firms involved in securitization. A lot of them came from Skadden Arps, that's a former partner at work. And McKee Nelson, you name the main firms involved in securitization, all have extensive backgrounds in that area. So we've pretty much covered everything throughout our careers. I think mostly a lot of us have been working on restructuring and amending past deals, as a lot of people have. Lately we're starting to see some new deals, just starting up on a purchase of a large consumer loan portfolio and using securitization techniques for refinancing.
We feel like we're on the ground floor of something that can be really significant. I think for all of us, we've had the big firm experience, and while that is a fine experience, there are a lot of nice aspects to being in more of a startup mode or smaller firm, probably a better way to phrase it, just in terms of collegiality and just not having kind of a labyrinth to run through to begin client relationships, to deal with issues, and I think because we have ties. We're both Paul and I went to law school together. Scott, as he mentioned, Scott and Paul, and they practiced at Skadden together. And I think with Paul Weifenbach, we basically were introduced by mutual friends, and so I think this platform and this time, I think we've weathered the first year of our business, and we are on solid ground. And I think our prospects are very bright. We have gotten very strong interest from leading players in finance, financial institutions, including insurance companies and other asset managers
and your household, underwriter banks, investment banks.
That's exactly right. And so, we think that our value proposition, is a compelling one, and that given the great lawyers that we have, like Paul, like Bill Paul, will be just fine. And I would not replace being in this position with being in any large firm.
And even for me, it's sort of something I've been through in a way before. Even though I've come from a big firm background, I was part of a group that started up the Washington, D.C. office of work. So I've been on the ground floor, and also came in the London office of work when it was just starting up. So for me, it's sort of reliving that experience of being part of something new, helping to grow something that's going to be, a significant, strong practice. It's a lot of fun to, you can claim ownership more of it than you can if you're in a large office. You don't affect things as much here. You can have a much larger effect on how the practice is going to evolve, how it's going to look, and how it's going to feel.